Microwave. Come walk a mile with me. I'm for sure mad. This music shit, I've been doing it for about, I don't know the exact time. It been over a decade. It been about, that's a good, I don't know, about 15 years, 13 years, something like that. In the beginning, it was a lot of niggas doing music when I was younger, but I always been a fan of music. You know, I always liked the music, but around my way, it was all the cap rappers, all the niggas who was rapping about stuff, but the stuff they weren't rapping about wasn't how they was really living, and we was really living like that. So it just made me want to shed light on that. My style of rap would be like, it was more like, yeah, like raw. You said raw, so raw, cutthroat, relevant. Like what was going on, what's going on. So we getting money, you know, nigga getting plenty money. So that was mandatory. You got to talk about what we doing, and that's what we gonna vibe to. You know, when we go out and we spend money, we hear shit about niggas getting money and shit like that. So that was that. But then the other side, the darker side, because that was a part of the life. Part of the life was getting money, and you know, niggas, you know, you gotta be with this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit was part of the shit. So I would just shed light on it because I knew it was a lot of niggas who, you know, lived like how I lived and who was really with it and they could relate. So I was just making music to the niggas who could relate. It never been for the goofies. It never been for the niggas who couldn't relate. But then at some point it started becoming more serious to where I want everybody to be able to relate. You know what I'm saying? So I would shy away from a subject to hint on something that's more relatable. But I think it just came from the way that I was living at the time, and people fucked with it. People gravitated to it. Like my real fan base is the niggas who been listening and the females who been listening for 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So they see the growth, and but it just yeah, it came from that way of living, man. I was living a certain type of way, and the music reflected it to the T. I grew up in a house with my mama. But my father was around, me and my brother. I got an older brother, 4 years older than me. You know, mama provided best she could. You know, we grew up in the gardens, the project, so you was exposed to a lot. You seen a lot. My brother tried his best to keep me, you know, on the straight and narrow, keep me away from stuff. But I guess my personality attracted a lot of that shit. So yeah, the environment played a part because you seen so much at an early age. You know, growing up in a single parent house, you know, mama wasn't there a lot. You know, mama had to work, so we had a lot of free time to do shit we wasn't supposed to do. But, you know, she tried her best to provide something better, but it ain't work. This the first house my mama moved to when we moved out the projects across the Ave, right here on Grandview. House was little as hell. I think it's like a 2-bedroom with a basement, but we was just so happy to get out the projects. Mama had a room upstairs, I had the room on the main floor, bro took the basement. That's the first crib we moved to when we came over here and was introduced to this. Inkster, we're a small town outside Detroit. You know, a lot of people from here, you gonna know about it, but if you don't know, you know, it's a small city outside Detroit. It is Detroit. It's a lot of niggas out there doing music, you know. I feel like we got a bigger spotlight now than we probably ever had, you know, because you got multiple artists kicking up dust, you know, and doing their shit. So I feel like, you know, it's a lot of talent. We got a lot of talent in the city. It's a lot of bullshit in the city, as far as, you know, niggas having problems with each other and shit like that. But it's a lot of talent out there. And if we could put the bullshit to the side and come together collectively on some talent shit, we could be a force. The difference with Detroit and Inkster is Detroit is bigger, for one. That's like the easiest thing. It's bigger. So you're gonna have more people. With Inkster, it's smaller. Everybody know everybody. It's problematic. It's the like the young. My opinion is the young niggas. They bringing the street shit into the music shit. You know, everybody smoking on everybody, and you know everybody beefing with everybody. You know that type of shit. But I guess they doing it in the city too. But where we from is so small that it's big. It's a bigger impact. You know what I'm saying? As far as the music, I would say that you definitely got more camaraderie in Detroit because you got niggas who from the same side and they might have knew each other when they was young. I feel like in Inkster it's smaller, so we don't got that same type of camaraderie. Niggas either fuck with each other or they don't. And it's kind of easier. By Detroit being bigger, there's more artists in Detroit who really got shit going on. So it's a bigger spotlight on Detroit, and it's easier to get noticed faster coming out of Detroit. I think that's why you have a lot of artists from my way who working with niggas that way. And nigga, it's a lot of niggas is genuine niggas. You know what I'm saying? Some of the majority, every nigga who I know, who I fuck with currently in Detroit, you know, a Detroit artist, you know, nigga solid. You know, nigga got good characteristics about itself. But it's harder being from Inkster because it's smaller, and you know, you got to work harder. We in Compton right now. One of the sides of Inkster. We break it down into 4 sides. You got to cross the Ave, the 2 projects, Saigon and the Gardens. Then you got Compton. Now it's the Middle East too, so you got 5 sides. I get money all over. I'm born and raised in the projects in the Gardens. Stayed over there about 10 years. When Mama left there, she went across the Ave on Grandview. And then from there, shit, I went to placement back then. I was young. My mom moved out of the project. I was probably about 12 or 13. Moved across the Ave. Niggas was getting more money across the Ave. Because across the Ave, you know, we touched the other cities, Garden City, Westland, Livonia's. We touched those cities. And that's what the white crackheads was. Back then, that was the thing. You know, you want the white custos. You don't want the $10 auntie and them. You want the good custos. All the good custos is coming from other cities. So across the Ave was the shit for that back then. But then Compton was just more turnt. It was more niggas getting money in Compton than over there. And but me, shit, niggas started getting to it. So shit, we getting to it on every side. You know what I'm saying? It been times where I got a house on every side of the hood. So Monday through Sunday, you don't know where I'm at. I'm somewhere through here. You don't know where I'm at, you know? You call, I'm gonna tell you somewhere to pull up. But we was on every side just cause we burn this bitch out to where if I'm on one side, I'm gonna have so much traffic over there and whatever block I'm on, that bitch gonna go so crazy when I'm there. The next day, I don't even wanna be over there, so I have to go to another spot. So when we did it then, you know what I'm saying, it was cool. We about to pull up this house we about to pull up to right here. This on Norfolk and Compton. This one that I had before I went to the joint. Had this bitch going crazy. My man sold this bitch last year. But this is right here. 26441. Yeah, my man sold that bitch last year. This house next door was vacant. I could have got that bitch for like 5,000. I ain't never get it though. I got another infamous spot in Compton. I got another spot to where my mama had a house over here, and we was going crazy at this bitch. When we moved over here, my mama, she was on Section 8 still, got a house over here. I just started fucking with all the niggas over here for real, cause all my shit was really across the Ave at the time, but I got when she got the crib over here, I came over here and went crazy. We went crazy over here. I bought my first vet over here. I had a Cuddy. I was spending like $80,000 on over here. I probably had like 5, 6 cars when she lived at this house, bro. That's when I had all that, my first microwave piece, all that shit. Yeah, so yeah, all that shit was attained over here on the K block, man, over here on Kitch, man. Made $1 million selling Came on Kitch. That shit was for real. I used to have this bitch going so crazy. Then there was a car wash at the corner, and they gotta take all the whips to the car wash. I had them bitches lined up on the whole street. Niggas would slide through like, oh damn, we got everything, new shit. That was when the street spins and the Davins was out. Nigga, I got DUBs on the old school. I got Davins on the vet. That was all on Kitch. This was 1,000 grams. Before LOM was LOM, they used to fuck with, it was 1,000 grams. That was the house they had. So right here is, this house right here, this was my mama house. I had this bitch going crazy. Right here, 26813. We had this bitch going crazy. I used to have cars all right here. And when I get it full over here, I park them bitches all on Kitch. All right here, I line up all the way to Carlisle. I can have this bitch full, old school, vet, everything, nigga. Yeah, this kit. So that's this my Compton edition. This is my Compton edition of Walking a Mile. But I can't get on here and cap. I can't cap like niggas be capping, standing outside like I be at one spot or nah, nigga, I get money all over my city, nigga. Every hood in my city, man, I fuck with the niggas. You hear me? I fuck with the niggas who you wanna fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And this just one side where I done made so much motherfucking paper. Ask a nigga from over here about microwave. Ask any Compton nigga who you feel like is a certified nigga or a nigga from, and just ask them, you know? This shit is facts, man. This shit is the real deal. No cut. This Mr. Owens. This car wash right here to the right, Joe. This bitch was infamous when I was coming up. They still own it. They just letting the bitch go. I tried to buy it when I first came home, but the nigga, I guess he don't want to sell it. But I was trying to buy it. I still want it. I still want it. It ain't for sale, so Mr. O still got it. But man, this car wash was infamous, bro. Like, this is where all of us came. It wasn't a nigga out here getting money having cars. You weren't at Mr. Owens. That's the only car wash we had in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a staple to the community where, you know, from when I came up. But everything closed, bro. This bitch like the dead zone for real. It ain't nothing out here, man. A bunch of liquor stores, cause they want us to, what that nigga say on Boys in the Hood, they want us to get drunk and kill ourselves. This the one thing in Inkster, since I was a kid, this bitch done expanded and got bigger and bigger. Penn Funeral Home. Get this bitch right here, Joe. Penn Funeral Home. That bitch started a little ass building. Look how big that bitch is. So for sure, niggas is out here dying. Funeral home booming. Just being from out here, bro, we normalized not having nothing. We ain't got shit in Inkster, bro. Like, I'm happy I could take y'all up to bro shit and get some good chicken. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got shit. It ain't the McDonald's in Inkster, bro. If we go to McDonald's, that's, what's that, Dearborn Heights? If we want to go to Burger King, that's like Wayne or something. We don't have nothing in Inkster but like Fisherman's Net. That's like a mom and pop's chicken and fish spot. And Captain J. Like, we ain't got shit though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't go buy you no clothes in Inkster. It's like we normalize this shit because it's the hood. This is where we from. But when you start moving around, even just like going to Detroit, everything is there. Clothes, food, entertainment. Like, we ain't got nothing, man. We at Wings a Million. Shout out here to the hood. Best chicken in Wayne County. Can't get my man together. It give us it's something that somewhere where we could go. Like, it's a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? So it'd be somewhere that we could pop to for what we got going on, you know, more private, shit like that. Somewhere like a food headquarters for us, somewhere where niggas could come and ain't gotta worry about all the bullshit. This my nigga Roro, man. We about to check him out, man.
What up, though? Welcome to Wings a Million. Shit, here with my brother Microwave, man. Definitely the best motherfucker rapper out here, man. We located 1530 South Merriman Road, Westland, Michigan.
Shit, I knew bro like 30 years, man. We both from the projects and shit, you know. Go back, man. Nigga done been through everything, man. We done been through all types of shit. So to know a nigga for so long and there ain't no fuck shit attached to a nigga and you still got a genuine relationship, man, this shit is
rare.
It's worth for everything. You know, it ain't no dollar amount. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Me and bro it done been some treacherous shit, man, but it's good to be where niggas at right now, man, and getting money and laughing and, you know what I'm saying, being cool, you know what I'm saying? Niggas out the joint. Bro done been to the joint. I done been to the joint. Every nigga we grew up with down there done been to the joint. You know what I'm saying? So that's the backstory with me and bro. This shit deeper than some chicken wings. This shit deeper than some music. This shit deeper than all this shit. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Shit, me and bro done came up from the motherfucking litter, from the motherfucking dog litter to the motherfucking big dog shit. Shit, we done been through every motherfucking thing together. Shit. If he ain't go through it, I went through it. Shit, back and motherfucking forth. Always knew he had it since he first touched the microphone. I remember bro first touched that motherfucker, it was just a spark in all of us. We just knew it just happened. I mean, instantly, as soon as he touched that motherfucker. Like, bro, your shit hit different.
And
Your
the
shit
progression.
hit so different.
Yeah.
Then you could just see, once he felt it, shit, it was over. Step by step, you see him building his blocks, solo shit, solo shit, solo shit, solo shit. He the best around this motherfucker. Facts.
The name Microwave Man, it came from, it was catchy. And at the time, that's what we was on. You know, we was, I just did another interview and a nigga asked me that and how I answered it, I dumbed it down. And niggas got on my ass like, nah, bro, and tell them how to, so, but the name came from, you know, we was, this early on, you know, I came in fucking with the twerk. You know, we was fucking with work, that was it. You know, we used to laugh at niggas who sold weeds, you know. That's it. We was just fucking with work, and I was good at it. You know, I was good at putting that shit together, and it was catchy. And at the time, I had just started wanting to do music, so the Microwave Man stuff. I just been calling myself Microwave. I ain't been putting the man on there. The man make it kind of like animated. And it's too many animated niggas now, so it's just I'm Microwave, man. What made me want to experience shit was the excitement, I guess, from niggas getting money. You know what I'm saying? Seeing niggas with money or seeing niggas riding in certain shit or seeing niggas with jewelry. And you know, like these niggas ain't got no job or these, you know, I guess early on, that's what made me like want to learn more about it. And then when you, as I started learning more about it, it was like, these niggas is really dumb. Like, you know, the niggas who was getting money wasn't no, you know, rocket scientist type niggas. They was regular niggas, and I seen a lot of mistakes niggas was making and shit. So I don't know. It made me want to dive off in it. Then as soon as I got a taste of money, man, that was it. You know, the money is what persuaded a nigga to dive straight in head first into the streets. Then all the shit that came with it just came naturally, but it definitely was the money. You know, making money and so easily, and you know, that's what it was. The streets ain't always what it's wrapped up to be. You know, we started doing shit just for the bread. You know, we was just for the money, to make money, you know, money for better shit. But it's so much that came with it, like the beef. The beef is what separated everything. Fucking with this nigga or fucking with these niggas and they got problems with them niggas and niggas just count you, you know, it's beef with you because it's beef with them. And a lot of times it's fucking up the money, you know what I'm saying? So that's the thing with the streets, to where if a nigga could go, it should have been only about the bread. It shouldn't have really been all the, you know, it was a lot of death. It was a lot of, you know, I know a lot of niggas doing life in prison, and, you know, I know a lot of niggas got sentenced to life for bodies, and it was all just started for the bread. So that was and then that shit lead to the other shit. Niggas really funking with niggas, so everybody gotta have poles. Everybody done been to prison, you know what I'm saying? Everybody getting caught with poles, you know, so it just came with a lot of that shit, and that shit fucked it with home, you know? Nigga mama gotta accept calls, nigga mama gotta do this, you know? It just came with a lot of bullshit that if I could do it again, I'd avoid.
Yeah, and Alfonso Clark. Everybody know me as Zoe. You know, we all project babies and shit. This crib right here is the first crib I moved to on the Section 8 tip. Moms, you know, moved us out the projects. All this shit Section 8 tip. Before I went to the joint, this was the crib I was living in. This where all my memories of my mommy and shit at. By the way, I just lost her like January 22. I lost her while I was still locked up. I ended up getting jammed up in some bullshit. Caught a body. Stood tall, niggas did fuck shit, left a nigga on stuck. You know how that shit go. Mm-hmm. All the niggas you around them ain't really your niggas, man. You may have one. You two if you lucky. But you know, I ended up doing 18. Shit. Got back on the pill. Well, see how you got me back on the pill. Shit, I just touched down in April with it, last year. It's a new year. I've been home like, what, 9 months?
It'll be a year in April this year.
About 9 months and shit. Just been grinding, bro. Getting my footing. And so when I left to the joint, we was living in this spot. This was all my memories of moms, everybody. Now when I get out, This the crib they end up buying right here. They end up buying this crib. I ain't got no memories of shit in this crib. I ain't never seen my mom in this crib. I don't give a fuck about
He
this
don't
crib.
like the crib.
This
Yeah,
bitch can burn down. I wouldn't even give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? As long as Pops ain't in there.
Pops still live here.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga
Pops is
crazy.
my baby, but shit, fuck it. It all started in the motherfucking cutty.
In the
You know what I'm
cut, for
saying?
sure.
Shit, the radio broke. We like, nigga, rap. He started rapping, you know, shady. Niggas was rapping and shit. But bro stuck with that shit. I'll never forget. Motherfucking, we all trapping, you know how we do. Catching sales, riding through the hood all day. Shit, radio got fucked up. Bro started rapping. He wasn't shit at first. He worked on it, and it's the project that you see. And over the years, nigga was on him like, bro, you gotta do this, bro, you gotta do that. And he stuck with that shit. Had the whole grind and hustle with that shit. You know what I'm saying? From the motherfucking selling dope and all that good shit. Put that money into the cribs, put that money into the motherfucking music, and he did what he had to do. You feel me? And this is what it is. But as far as I'll never forget, 05, we both in the county and shit. He fighting a case, I'm fighting this murder case and shit. And you know, we just built about all the fuck shit nigga was on, you know, all kind of little hoe shit. But
We was in a bullpen downstairs. We had the same lawyer, nigga, so we used to tell the lawyer, get our court dates
Hell
on the same day, because I knew if shit didn't go right with bro, I wasn't even gonna be able to see him. You know, that's
Hell
just how
yeah.
we thinking
Just
at
on
the
that
time.
quick shit,
If bro
you know
get
what I'm
life
saying?
for this shit, I ain't gonna see him. So every court date, the lawyer was getting our court dates on the same day. We down there, you know, at the county, they get you up about 4 in the morning,
Hell
3.
yeah.
So we just kicking it from 3, 4 in the morning, nigga, till
all
they come get us
motherfucking
to
day,
court.
blowing squares,
Yeah.
smoking weed, all that good
We
shit
smoking
down there.
cigarettes like a
But
motherfucker, that
shit,
bitch.
nigga. And then and there, that's when we made that decision, bro. You gotta get out and do your own thing. Fuck them niggas. Fuck depending on niggas. You gotta do you. And he stood tall. He got out. He stuck to the plan. Stuck on doing his own thing to the point that where them niggas hated him. Them niggas stole from him. Them niggas did all kind of backdoor hoe shit. We talking about niggas in our circle, bro.
For sure.
Doing hoe shit. Mad cause this nigga coming up.
2015, I got indicted. The indictment came from a raid in 2014. Same narcotics detectives been fucking with me since I was 17, 18. But not how they was doing the shit with all these different narcotics groups. They was putting ATF or DEA agents in it to where if you catch a state, you know, dope case, they got a ATF agent or a DEA agent who could pick your case up and make it federal. That's all that happened. Saying, but they indicted me for 924C, that's the gun, with in furtherance of another crime, and it was some work in the house. It was like a quarter bird. I didn't get caught at the house. They raided the house, found some shit. Nigga implicated me. That was my original indictment. When they came to pick me up, when they came to get me, they raided another house. I hit another pole. That fucked me up even worse. So now I got the 922G, which is the single gun. Then I got the 924C, which is the gun in furtherance of the work. And I got to work. Took a plea, ended up getting sentenced to 120 months. After 120 months, I did like 8 years. I came home. Then they fucked me up. I ended up going back to jail for 10 months. So they got like 8 years out of me for the whole bit. Shit, it just was a learning lesson, you know. Hustling for so long. By the time when I went to prison, I was 29, but I had got a crazy run in. You know what I'm saying? I had got a crazy run, bro. I probably obtained like 10 properties, and I had all type of LLCs, and you know, getting plenty legal money, and you know, I had musically, I probably had like I think I had 10 albums by the end, and I just felt like before prison, I felt like I was doing shit in a way that, you know, they can't fuck with me. You know, like even if something go wrong, it can't lead back to me. But with my case, with my indictment, I learned that with this with the federal shit, they don't gotta catch you red-handed. You get what I'm saying? They don't gotta catch you in the act of, you know, a nigga could implicate you. That's all that happened with me. A nigga just implicated me. And like no control buys, nothing, never caught me with nothing, you know. And it did it so, and then when you in there, you know, I did time at like 5 different prisons, and you around niggas from all over the country. And you learning that they do the same, they got the same tactic in every state, you know what I'm saying? They don't have to catch you with the shit, nigga. They just gotta have enough evidence to prove, nigga, you be over there. You get what I'm saying? Or they could the conspiracy shit, they could get this group of niggas, and you don't have to be gang. You ain't gotta be that. They just gotta prove that you fuck with these niggas. That's enough to make you take a plea. because if you go to trial, they're gonna body slam you. But that's something that I learned from, you know, my case. And prison just taught me humbleness. Prison just taught me patience. You know, prison taught me, you know, be appreciative for what you got, as far as the people. You know, if you're a person who idolizes material shit, be appreciative for the material shit you got. Just be appreciative of everything you got, because this shit could be stripped from you. And it just make you more appreciative and understanding. You know, prison taught me understanding. Before I didn't, my understanding wasn't what it was supposed to be from being a street nigga. But being in prison, it teach you to, if it's something that I don't understand, I could read about it and I could try to learn about it to be more understanding. And prison taught me a lot, bro. Prison, it probably preserved me for the best. It probably kept me alive, because the way I was living before that, I probably, it was easy for me to, you know, probably go do the rest of my life in prison, or, you know what I'm saying, worst case scenario, you know, be dead, you know. So prison helped me slow it down a little bit and look at shit a little bit different. This the house that my indictment stemmed from. This baby blue motherfucker right here on the left. This house right here, they hit this motherfucker, right? They hit this motherfucker. I wasn't here. They get a pole and a quarter brick out of it. Nigga implicate me. A year later, they indict me for it. That house fucked me up bad. That house got there's some pain with that motherfucker, but shit, that's the one that that's where all the bullshit stemmed from, right there. A bitch ass quarter brick. A bitch ass quarter brick. And they didn't even get me at the house, my nigga. They raid the house, find a gun, find some dope. I'm not there. I'm not involved in the raid. I get a call. Whoop-de-whoop. Nigga, they charged me with everything that they found in the house because a nigga implicated me, bro. On some shit like, in the paperwork, it's like, do you know microwave? And the nigga was like, yeah. And it was enough to implicate me with with everything that they found at the house. And the only way I could have, you know, probably came from up under it, I would have had to go to trial. But with all of my charges, if I would have went to trial and lost, they probably gave me like a dub. My lawyer was like 17 years. She like, I believe if you go to trial and get found guilty, they gonna come back with like a 17-year, that's what they gonna sentence you to. And I'm like, damn, how? You know what I'm saying? I was blind to the federal shit. Like, how the fuck can y'all give me 17 years? Then I started looking at the shit carry a real 10. Like 130 months was my guideline. So I ain't play with them. I was 29. Shit, I knew what I was doing, nigga. I accept this shit wholeheartedly. Whatever happened with it is what happened with it, because it signed up. I signed up for it. So when she came with the 10, I signed. I talked to my mama. I talked to my old dude. I talked to my bitch. I told everybody what I was thinking. I asked them how they feel. Everybody shit similar. Like, let's get this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? I had been in that bitch 2 years at the time fighting. Back and forth to court. Nigga, I paid so much goddamn money for lawyers, nigga. Lawyer tab way over $100. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just ready to get it over with. Then off of 10, we looking at it like, boom, I've been gone 2 years. Off 10 years in the feds, you only do 85%. That's 8.5. With halfway house, I qualify for a year halfway house. That's 7.5. I've been down too. What, I got another nickel in it? Let's go. Nigga, I'm in the county jail. Nigga, I don't get to go outside. Nigga, I don't get no sunlight. Nigga, I'm in that bitch dying. Nigga, I'm white as a piece of paper. Pimples all over my motherfucking body. I'm ready to get to prison so I could just go outside and rotate with the guys. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I jumped on that shit, bro. I jumped on that 10 and went and did that shit. I came home, nigga, I'm still passing niggas up. I'm still out working niggas. Niggas around this bitch ain't on nothing. In prison, like, I read a lot. I was always knowledgeable and, you know, liked to read when I was free, but from the lifestyle that I was living, nigga wasn't about to sit down and read no book. Nigga barely watched TV. So in prison, I had time to sit down and read about all the shit that I wanted to read about. And I just learned that a lot of stuff that we lack, that we be needing to know, it's in a book. But, you know, they say if you want to keep something from a black motherfucker, just put it in a book. And when I started reading, it just opened up a third eye. And, you know, just reading a lot, working out, polishing up on my people reading skills, you know. I like to be able to meet a nigga and conversate with him, talk to him, and to read somebody, man. Like I'm real good at reading niggas. Prison did that for me. That was it, man. Reading, working out, man. Your people meeting skills and, reading, being able to identify a fuck nigga off the rip, you know what I'm saying? Or being able to identify a real nigga like, damn, that nigga got some real nigga characteristics, you know what I'm saying? That's something that prison did for me. And just refocus. The prison was like the refocus, like the reset button. Come home and get to it, do the shit that I need to do. Whatever going on, that shit ain't got nothing to do with the business, that's what prison did for me. Just reset me and, get me focused to come home and get on this shit. So I was released from prison in September of 21. I think it was like September 4th, 21. I came home from Terror Hut camp. When I was released, I was released early due to I was released under the CARES Act. It's basically a thing that they had for COVID. I got asthma and shit, so they felt like if I caught the virus, my chances of not recovering was stronger than the next nigga. Boom, that bitch got me home like a year early. So I was released September of 21. Come like March, September, October, November, December, January, February. Yeah, around February, March, the tether people. So when I was released on tether. I was on home confinement. Couldn't go nowhere. The tether people pulled some bullshit. They done locked me back up February or March of 22. Then I stayed in that bitch another 10 months. Didn't come back home until November of 22. When I came back home, they made me go to the halfway house. Stayed in the halfway house from November of 22 into May of 23. The whole time I'm on tether. The whole time I can't go nowhere. The whole time I can't do nothing. I was on tether from November of 20. November of 22 until November of 23. I just got off tether 2 months ago. So since I've been out of prison, I've been on home confinement. They won't let me go nowhere. I got studios I got 2 different studios. I got a mobile studio and a studio at the crib because I can't go to no studios. I really can't do shit that I needed to do for music. I was able to release 2 projects since I've been home, but you ain't seen my face because I'm not able to move as much. I'm not able to do the things that I need to do with the music, but that shit all a thing of the past. And I got a lot of shit going on this year, 24. I'm about to drop Silent Motion. We either gonna try to drop it January or February of this year. Then I got another project. I'll probably wait 90 days. I got another project after that and another project after that. So I'm just, I'm working, man, doing everything I can to promote the music and shit like that. It's up though, man. It's been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole team of niggas with me. You know what I'm saying? I got hell of a support system. My girl, I got my mama. I got a lot of support system, that helped me stay grounded, that helped me stay doing the shit that I need to do to be able to record music. You know what I'm saying? And I got niggas too. I got niggas with me every step of the way. You know what I'm saying? This my nigga, man. This my nigga. We go back 30 years,
No
30
doubt.
plus years. Like when I lived in the project, I grew up in the project. Bro lived probably like 10 houses down.
Shit.
I knew him from when I was single digits, like probably like 7, 8 years
Young as
old.
fuck, bro.
And then, nigga jumped into the streets and the shit that came with this shit bro caught a gnat.
Hell yeah.
I went and did, they
wasn't
gave
even
me a
dying,
10.
that bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And just standing on tall, standing on business, man. Just not doing the fuck shit that niggas praise, not just standing tall.
No doubt.
Knowing what come with this shit, accepting that shit, going to lay down and doing shit the right way. And that nigga home, bro. That
No
nigga got
doubt.
sense to life.
No
That nigga
doubt.
home, bro.
I gotta say too, shit, me and Doe bumped into each other some years ago.
Yeah.
And we told each other about our cases.
Yeah.
And he came out here and performed.
Yeah.
He did. He continued the work that Debo, that Kyle did. That he continued to work. It was a team effort, but at the end of the day, the result was I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the main result, and that's what we were trying to do from the start. Everybody come together
Yeah.
and get a motherfucker to the crib. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
certain niggas is on whole shit, and that shit is what it is, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we gonna move on from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we gonna make that shit happen.
I chose to dive into the real estate in like 2006 or 7. One of my close partners, he was a realtor, and he started, getting listings and shit of houses. And I bought my first house way back then and, you know, fixed it up. It was a struggle then, but then after so many years of doing it, it became easy. So that was it, man. I've been doing this shit for a long time. We currently in one of the properties I own. Shit, we just fixed this bitch up about in the last 90 days. Since I've been home, I done sold 3 of them. That's all I've been doing is just buying them, fixing them up, selling them. Before prison, I rented them out more. The money too slow, you know what I'm saying, to where, you know, I could get $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month by renting it out. Shit, that shit ain't even a quarter in a year compared to me buying one, fixing it up, making a 50 or a 75 in 90 days, 4 months. So it just been a better income for me, man. You know, I could make my money, bro, and I ain't got people all in my business. I ain't got niggas trying to govern me, telling me what I can and can't do. I could just knock these bitches out and flip these bitches like pancakes. Yeah, we at this house I just got it's on the west side. I bought it about 4 months ago. We done ran through it. You know, another flip. A little 3-bedroom. It was 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom. I added a bathroom in the basement. There was a wall up right here. We knocked that down. There was a wall right there. You know, back in the day, how they used to make these houses, everything was secluded, but 9 days to get the cheese for these motherfuckers, you gotta open them up, added this island. There was a wall right there. That was the threshold to the kitchen right there. We closed that up. You know, laminate flow. Put the recessed lights in here over the island. Brand new kitchen, brand new flow through the whole house. Finished basement. I've been doing my shit like this lately. Spray the ceilings black, frame and drywall, the whole thing. Recessed lights, laminate flow, everything. I added this bathroom right here. Yeah. Added the shower in this motherfucker. Had to run the water and frame it, shit like that. Doing it for so long, I started getting good at it to where I got the resources for the niggas who could do the work that I can't do myself. Got multiple realtors, you know what I'm saying? It just became easy for me, you know. We put this one together in like 90 days, so total, you know, we ripped the whole house out, put a whole brand new house out, 90 days, 4 months, that's it. I paid 40 for this one. Nigga put about 35, another 40 into it. We got a buyer right now for 145. So it's good. You know, the pros and the cons is, you know, coming from the streets is, you know, a bad day in the streets, niggas die. You know, niggas go to jail forever. A bad day in this shit, I might make a little less. You know what I'm saying? So that's really the plus about it. And it's a way to just keep your money flowing. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to, and I like dealing in liquid. You know what I'm saying? This ain't with no hard loans. This ain't with none of that shit. This just with dealing in liquid. You know what I'm saying? Buy the house. You know what I'm saying? Buy all your material, pay your people, do your work. You know, knowing that number, and then adding your profit. You know, take out a little something for your realtor, take out a little something for your, you know what I'm saying, your clothes and costs, and you know, make you a pretty penny. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that any nigga who in the streets, you know, it's something that a nigga should look forward to or try. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, this shit just came with trying. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to try to do something different and shit. This shit worked, bro. I've been doing this shit. I've been doing this shit a long time, bro. Over a decade, you know what I'm saying? Just buying them, renting them, fixing them, you know what I'm saying? Everybody need a house. Everybody needs somewhere to go, you know what I'm saying? But that was the thing for me, you know? Nigga had multiple spots. I got, you know, 3-4 houses in the hood, you know, a house on the west side, a crib on the east side. Like, you don't know where the fuck I'm gonna be at, you know? I'm gonna be somewhere, though. Bro, as a kid, I can't recall, like, wanting to be I liked the basketball, but I never wanted to be like a professional basketball player. I just liked the basketball. I liked the baseball, but I never wanted to be. I liked the football, but I never wanted to be like a professional. I can't remember because I wasn't around it. Like I wasn't around no cousins or nobody who was, you know, passionate about that shit. So it was just like the money. It was just like people with money, like you don't know what they doing, but if a nigga tell you what they doing, you be like, damn, I wouldn't mind doing that. But it's like, as a kid, I don't remember like what I wanted to be or what I ain't want to, man. I just wanted to get some motherfucking money, man. As I reflect back, I just wanted some money, man. I ain't never wanted to be a professional athlete. And once I started seeing niggas doing something and that shit look like it worked and it ain't no weird shit or it don't look too hard to do, man, I'll give that shit a shot. And then as I started getting older, it was just the street shit. This shit I really, shit, I'm like, damn, I could do this shit. And once that nigga just gravitated. But I don't remember nothing, bro. Like, I ain't want to be no lawyer. Cause I'm like, man, they around the police every motherfucking day. I ain't never want to be no off police or firefighter. That shit just seemed like they was broke. I think I just wanted to get some money, man. And shit, at about 10, 11, shit, I figured out ways. Niggas used to be cutting grass and washing cars and picking up dog shit. Shit, nigga was making money though, so shit, that was it though. Yeah, a lot of people, start off the New Year's with like a resolution. I end the year fasting, and then I began the year fasting just to like um, some self-discipline within myself, just to tell myself that I'm not gonna do something and don't do it, and for health reasons too. Putting a lot of bullshit in our bodies, and we don't take no time to detox from it or try to flush it. So my fasting, that's what I do. One meal a day, no, shit like that. No red meat, no bread. Um, Going into the new year, I ain't did resolutions in a long time. So lately, I just been naming my years, what I want to achieve and what I want, to transpire within that year. Uh, 2024 just to come back, you know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot in the last 10 years, and this the first year where I could really move around. I got some freedom. Nigga still on papers, but a nigga got a lot of freedom to do the shit that I need to do. To the young niggas, man, the young niggas, getting into this shit, the street shit, bro, I done seen a lot. I done been through a lot. And I wanted bro to speak because me and bro talk about it all the time. I just be wanting niggas to, it's a lot of bullshit that come with the street shit. And if we could do it again, we wouldn't have did it. We'd have just stayed to getting money and, deal with problems when they come, but don't create a problematic life. Don't get yourself into so much shit to where you're gonna dedicate your life to bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And if you still do choose to do the street shit and accept everything that come with it. And it's death in jail. It's death in prison. And if that's what you want, you cool with that, then rock out then. But I done seen it, man. So I try to, every young nigga I could, man, I try to give a nigga some game or talk a nigga away from that shit, cause that's a lot of bad days, bro. You gonna kill your mama from stress. Shit bro went through. Nigga stood tall and had to go to the joint. Nigga mama died while he was in that bitch. I lost plenty of people while I was in that bitch. Like, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, to just consider yourself a street nigga when the street niggas out here the brokest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I know a lot of niggas in the streets. They ain't getting more money than the niggas who I know just, went corporate. Blue collar. Niggas working job. I know niggas who work the plant who got more money saved than a nigga with a sack. Just facts, you know what I'm saying? I know niggas flipping houses that the niggas who I know in the street, they can't touch that nigga money. You know what I'm saying? So, just gotta rethink it, man. Like, when I was young, it kind of made sense. When we was young, it kind of made sense to dive off into this shit. Niggas was still standing on business and, not turning, not telling on each other and, not fucking your homeboy up or stealing or backdooring. But now it's like, that's the new day thing. So, this shit fucked up, man. This shit fucked up. I tell a nigga to go straight, man. Stack your cheese, man. Be smart, man. Invest your money in something, man. Stay away from the dumb niggas, cause they gonna have you in some dumb shit. Stay away from fuck niggas, cause that make you a fuck nigga. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from hot niggas, cause you gonna become hot. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with a nigga and you know a nigga told, that mean you cool with a nigga telling. That mean you condone telling. I'ma think you gonna tell too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga, a nigga who told in a joint and you feeding him, shit, nah, man, like, it just standing on what's right, man. But, man, the young niggas gotta rethink this shit, bro. We done been through that shit, man. Getting sentenced to that shit, bro, that shit hit, nigga. That shit hit different. When you in them federal courtrooms, nigga, and them judges tell you can't come home for 10 years, nigga, and you gotta look back at your people, or in a courtroom with bro and a judge tell a nigga, I'm sentencing you to natural life, meaning you want me to die in prison before you release my body? That shit hit different, my nigga. It make you rethink what the fuck you got going on in life. And shit, man, stay focused on some positive shit, man. Stay focused on the shit that a nigga need to do, man. Get some money around this bitch, man. That's what I preach, man. Get some motherfucking money, man. Impress me with some money, man. Don't impress me dropping a nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Impress me with a bag, man. Shit, that's all niggas on, man. Getting money. You know, stay away from the fuck shit. You condone the fuck shit. You want the fuck shit. Stay on your line. Stay across that line. You know what I'm saying? Besides that, man, we gassing for 24. I got music about to be released all this year. Videos, Big Cheese dropping, shit, Zoe dropping a book. You know what I'm saying? We promoting, man, you know. Tap in, man. I appreciate you, Joe, for coming out to do this shit, man. Walk a mile, man, with motherfucking Microwave, man. Mr. Inktown Bound, man.
For Show Magazine. Exclusive.